and without proper training, without proper care, for someone else to take another horse on, it becomes a big project because it wasn't done properly in the first place. So we teach the public how to do things right from the beginning.
Doesn't the economy have something to do with this problem?
Yes,
as well?
the economy has a big part to do with this problem too. Because right now horses are not very expensive. The value of horses has gone down. And so that makes them readily available for anybody to get one, because there's a lot of free horses out there. But just because a horse is free doesn't mean it's good for you.
Even racing horses cheap?
Racing horses right now are, yes, you could even get racing horses for cheap right now.
Well,
yes.
I'll be going out to try
Yes.
race with a horse.
So because it's affordable, more people are getting into it, but they don't have the education and the background that they need to properly care for a horse.
Well, it's a good thing we have somebody like you to teach us how to take care of horses and stuff like that.
And what about exercise, Christy? You told me exercise on a horse is even more muscles working than swimming?
Yes.
How does that work?
How that works is that on a horse, you are engaging every muscle that you have because you are having to balance and steer and focus on what you're doing. So you're doing multiple things at once. And even when you're swimming, you're using your lung muscles. But when you're on a horse, you're using your core for your stability, and you use your legs to steer and use your arms to steer. And so you're using all muscles. And there's no other exercises that you can do to work the muscles that you use riding horses.
Wow.
Wow, that's really cool.
Well, I made my mind up. Hang on.
And another thing, it's children with attention problems. Horses is a wonderful idea to help that. Tell us about that, Christy.
Yes. What we do with kids that have not only just attention issues, but also muscle development issues, it's good exercise for them because it makes them engage the muscles and it makes the body talk to the muscles in a way that nothing else does. Even with physical therapy, a lot of that is just hand manipulated and moved, and this is a way that it makes the body talk to the muscles. So it's really good development for children, and especially children that have muscle and developmental issues, because it also makes them focus. You can't sit on a horse, engage all your muscles, and not pay attention to where you're going, because where you're looking is where you're going. So if you're looking at the ground, you're going to be on the ground. And so there's a lot of concentration on a lot of different things that go on with riding a horse, and it really helps in the development of kids.
Now, you even provide camps for little children.
That is correct. We start our programs at the age of 3.
3 years old, learning how to ride a horse. That's wonderful.
Yeah, so when they get older, they won't clown around with their horses.
They'll learn the right way.
Well, great. Well, I want you to take care of my horse and my dog.
Okay.
Now, like I said, that one just needs air.
Okay.
But I trust you that since you know so much about horses, you can take care of my horse and anybody else's horse. And so apparently she knows what she's doing.
She definitely knows what she's doing, and she's serious. And she's passionate about what she's doing, too. She lives her horses and her dogs.
Like this little fella here.
This is a Welsh pony named Little Abner.
Abner. Well, Abner, have you joined this day with the clowns? You shake your head. And you got a good person to take care of you. She seems to know what she's doing. So we're going to sign off and give me a big kiss. Good hell. Now.
You don't like that.
And we also offer free classes to the public where we do educational classes. The class that we had last month was emergency care for horses. In the event of emergency, it was what to do and to know when to call the vet in an emergency. And then we're going to have a class this month in July in 2 weeks, and it's going to be on barn fire, evacuation drills, and large animal disaster preparedness. Because
wow, that's really a service to the community.
Because if there's an emergency and you've got to get your horses somewhere, where are you going to take them and how are you going to get there, and how you're going to have everything that you need.
That's a very important information.
So those classes are free to the public. And
so how do they find out about these classes?
They can go on our website at www.legendacresboarding.com, or they can go to our Facebook page. It's www.facebook.com. Legend Acres, And they can also go to our Twitter account, and that's Legend Acres as well. So if you can find Legend Acres, you can find out about all of the exciting events that we have here.
Well, we sure have enjoyed our day here, learning about the horses and meeting the
Absolutely.
owner. And I'm going to give my hat off to Abner. Let him pat it one more time. Yeah, you gonna say.
Sure of luck.
Anyway.
But your star looks more like a starfish.
Well, he kicked it. Anyway,
He's not interested.
How can I get this?
don't look like.